Hello, so it is almost 7 p.m. and I'm going to start a 24-hour reading vlog. I will not be reading non-stop for 24 hours, but I'm going to do the thing where I see how much I can read in 24 hours. So I have just been in the reading mood lately, but I haven't been like where I feel like I can make a lot of time to read, and so I'm just really excited. I don't have to work tomorrow, and so I'm just going to dedicate the day to reading. So while I was at work today, I started listening to Nervous Conditions. I don't know why my used copy has this massive duct tape on the front, but it does. So I got 12% into this, and I was like, I have to read this physically. Like, it is so good. The writing is so pretty. Like, I would hear a sentence go by, and like 2 seconds later I would be like, that was beautiful, like I want to mark that. The font in this book is a lot smaller than I was expecting it to be, but anyway, so I am reading this one, and in Spanish I am reading, what is that book called? The Dangers of Smoking in Bed by Mariana Enriquez. So I've only read one story in that so far, but it's quite short, so. Good morning, we are back. It is like 7:30. I have my coffee, and so I would like to finish both of these books. So I am exactly halfway through Nervous Conditions, so I should have about 2 hours left of reading this. Okay. It is almost 11, and I just finished Nervous Conditions. Absolutely loved this book. Incredible. I immediately ordered the other two books that are like the continuation of this series. They were written quite far apart, I think, so I'm very interested to see. The used site that I was buying from had them quite cheaply, so I also ordered the matching cover of this one, so that I don't have to have the like offensively taped over one. But yeah, I loved this book. So we're following a young girl in what was called Rhodesia at the time, Zimbabwe, who is living in like, you know, a homestead area, like a very kind of rural area with her parents and her brother and younger sisters, and she has the opportunity eventually to go to school. It's like the conflict between, you know, the colonial powers and the like comfort and success that they provide obviously, not without strings, and the hardships and the realities of living under colonial rule if you don't kind of do what they value, basically. Incredible writing, like such strong character work, very funny at times, like I laughed out loud, like she's just so blunt and has such a good like turn of phrase. Ugh, so good. I'm not sure what I want to do because I do need to pick something up at Target today, but I also kind of wanted to go to the library and read, and those are not close to each other. But regardless, first I'm going to read more of my Mariana Enriquez book. Hello, I'm back. So I decided not to go to the library because I'd have been walking for so long already, and it was going to be like another hour to walk to the library, so I just didn't. So we're going to continue at home. I have 7 hours and 26 minutes total today. Oh, my reflection. Not today. 7 hours and 26 minutes total. 4 hours and 46 minutes today. I am 31% through my audiobook. I think I'm going to go back to the Mariana Enriquez book for a while. I have some hummus snacks and a Red Bull. Okay, so it is 7 p.m., so technically it's been 24 hours, but I have one more story, so I'm going to finish this book, and then I will report back. It was really weird, the last story, called Chicos que Vuelven, the audiobook story and the ebook story were, like, not completely different, like they were the same story, but very, very different. Like, I think that the audio book must have been the unedited story, maybe, and then before publication, the ebook got edited more. That's my guess. But anyway, I'm going to do this last stretch. I got my popcorn. Okay. Apparently there were 2 more stories. They were just super, super short. But anyway, so I read Nervous Condition, which I adored, loved, wonderful. Can't wait to read the rest. Los Peligros de Fumar en la Cama was good. I don't think I liked it quite as well as Las Cosas que Perdimos en el Fuego. But I do think that this one, so both of these are short story collections by a like horror writer from Argentina, and she's writing like in very abstract ways about like social issues, cultural, political issues. And I do think that this one like makes more sense than the other one. Like the issues that she's writing about are more obvious, if that makes sense. So in that aspect, I think it's a little bit more like successful. Like I think more people will like it, and I think more people do like it. And yeah, I just have an inexplicable attachment to Las Cosas que Perdimos en el Fuego. and I don't know why. But this was really good too, and I will probably want to reread it, or at least re-listen to it at some point. And then I got 31% through the audiobook of The 100 Years' War on Palestine, and it is really, really good. The audiobook is really good. I do struggle a little bit sometimes with nonfiction audiobooks just because occasionally I can start to tune them out, you know, but I mostly was able to completely focus on this one. I think it's a really good book. It's so far, you know, it's based on 1917 to 2017, but it talks a little bit about like the 1800s and the initial kind of Zionist ideas, and then really starts focusing, you know, on like 1917, which I think was the Balfour Declaration, and then it just talked about the Nakba, so we're up to like 1948. Very, very good, worth the hype so far as like an introduction to the topic. So I did read for approximately, I did like check my phone and stuff occasionally. This was not like completely concentrated time, and this counts the audiobook time, but 10 hours and 53 minutes. That was 8 hours and 13 minutes today and 2 hours and 39 minutes yesterday. So anyway, this was really fun. I've been in such a reading mood lately, and so it was really nice to dedicate a lot of time to reading, and honestly, I'm just gonna keep reading. I think I'm gonna start this little book that I got in Spain. Yeah, I don't know. I just want to keep reading, so